Still below freezing outside. We have the heat cranked up in the garage. With the heat on, the car's been warming up for a few hours and is no longer cool to the touch. I think we should be able to proceed with gluing. If it was still too cold, the glue may not set correctly. While I'm dealing with winter conditions, if the car was sitting in the sun, you may have the opposite issue in terms of the surfaces being too hot for the glue. Here are our supplies for today. Make sure you use the epoxy in a well-ventilated area. Surface preparation is the most important part of the job. We can see where the old tabs were glued on from the factory, so we're going to scrub that down with a wire brush and then sand down with some emery paper. Over here I have the connector piece. Again, same thing, we'll scrub it down, clean with the emery paper, and then probably give everything a wipe with isopropyl alcohol so we can make sure we get a clean bond. We do need to get in behind the trim on the car that's here already for that splice piece. We'll be using the popsicle sticks so we don't mar up the paint on the car. We'll clean everything with isopropyl alcohol now. There's the inside of the existing drip trim. We'll push that in until we feel it slot together, and then we will align the rest of the gasket with the clips. Here's our glue. Once we start, we're not going to have a lot of time to work. It has a 15-minute work time. After that, you better hope you're done. Epoxy is pretty stinky, so make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. It's been 24 hours, so let's remove the tape and see what it looks like. Here we are with the trim piece installed. Online I found a number of recommendations to use two-sided tape. BMW had glued the pieces together, so I wanted to find an equivalent method that would last. If glue is done properly, it should outlast the tape. I do have some lessons learned from doing the work. Because the epoxy was tan in color, it does show through in a couple spots. Right here at the joint, a bit of a smudge here where I must have spilt, and then another slight smudge there. So application is critical to avoid those issues. I should have also masked the area while I was preparing the surfaces. There are a couple scratches on the paint here from when I was sanding. If I had masked that area, that would have prevented that. Lastly, my alignment between the two pieces isn't perfect. I should have taken a little more care there before I put the tape on. I hope the epoxy will hold it together, but maybe drop me a comment down below in a couple months and ask if it's still holding together. I hope you found this video useful. Give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks for watching. 2 months and still holding strong.